Obama sounds off on border family separation, and it's a doozy by Amy Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. When they go low, Obama goes even lower. Can you imagine what a liar and hypocrite you have to be to send out a message condemning President Trump for enforcing zero tolerance at the border when you did the same damn thing but worse? Well, that's exactly what failed former President Barack Hussein Obama did when he called out President Trump for enforcing a law that was already on the books and that he not only used but helped create. Obama made a mess of immigration, and just because the fake news media and liberals ignored it doesn't mean it wasn't a real disaster like everything else associated with his failed presidency. From the Washington Examiner, former President Barack Hussein Obama issued his first statement on President Trump's zero-tolerance approach to illegal immigration on Wednesday, describing the practice of family separation as cruel. To watch those families broken apart in real time puts to us a very simple question. Are we a nation that accepts the cruelty of ripping children from their parents' arms, or are we a nation that values families and works to keep them together? Do we look away, or do we choose to see something of ourselves in our children? Obama wrote in a Facebook post timed to coincide with World Refugee Day. Today is World Refugee Day. Unbelievable. If you've been fortunate enough to have been born in America, imagine for a moment if circumstance had placed you somewhere else. Imagine if you have been born in a country where you grew up fearing for your life and eventually the lives of your children. A place where you finally found yourself so desperate to flee persecution, violence, and suffering that you'd be willing to travel thousands of miles under cover of darkness, enduring dangerous conditions. Obama added, Americans hold the common ideal that all of us are created equal and all of us deserve the chance to become something better. Yeah, well, if that's what you want on the backs of the American people, go for it. But I guess you aren't president anymore, Barack. That's the legacy our parents and grandparents and generations before created for us, and it's something we have to protect for the generations to come, he continued. No, we have to protect our generations to come because you made a disaster out of our country and we're trying to put back the broken pieces. But we have to do more than say this isn't who we are. We have to protect it through our policies, our laws, our actions, and our votes. You bet you're unbelievable. Of course, you bet we're going to vote, and we're going to vote Republican red all the way to protect our nation. Absolutely. And he's talking about laws. Did he ever follow any laws? I doubt it. I doubt it. Where he let a slew of people in this country without documentation or anything. Obama's statement follows his wife. Oh, gee, now we have to listen to this one, Michelle. Michelle Obama wading into the family separation controversy on Monday when she shared on social media an opinion piece by fellow former First Lady Laura Bush, another traitor to the people of America, which called the Trump administration's stance immoral. President Trump on Wednesday announced he intended to sign an executive order stopping minors being taken away from their parents or guardians as the Justice Department prosecutes all illegal border crossings. Homeland Security Kristen Nielsen on Monday defended this splitting of children and adults, saying it happened under the Obama presidency as well. The Obama administration, the Bush administration, all separated families. They absolutely did. Their rate was less than ours, but they absolutely did do this. This is not new, Nielsen said. Prior to Trump's zero-tolerance policy being enforced, family units would have only been broken up if a parent-child relationship could not be confirmed or if a child was at risk in the company of the adult. Well, it seems like Trump wants to do something about this mess and this liar. One thing I got to give it to liberals. I mean, they go out in full force. You know that there are people threatening the life of Donald Trump, the president of the United States now because of this? I mean, this is what these leftist loonies are capable of doing. They're a very dangerous group of people, if you ask me, in my opinion. I see them as very dangerous, you know, enough is enough already. They once they want their agenda, you know, advertised, they're all on it. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, we have more important things at this moment than this garbage that's going on here, and yet they have caused such an uproar as to make this more important than what's going on at those hearings. You see what I'm saying? I mean, because they have the help of the mainstream media and the Hollywood crowd, and they have brainwashed the kids. I mean, it is sickening at this point. And now we have to listen to Michelle chime in. I really could care less what Michelle has to say. Let me know what you got, or Barbara Bush, the other one, the Bush wife. She's another criminal too. What her husband has done to this country. Oh, because he didn't get caught? Oh, that's something else. He didn't get caught because he was slick. But we all know he's guilty of a lot of crimes in this country. Worse, I would think, than even Obama. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.